focus of our session will be looking at the role that universities and other educational institutions can have in promoting peace and using technology for that purpose. We have agreed as part of a panel that we're going to structure our morning time here so that each of us have about 3 to 5 minutes to give a statement and then open the floor to some conversation and dialogue. And we've all agreed that we will try to live with that. I know that on the panel there are people who have the perspective of a rabbit and some who have the perspective of a duck, but we also have the carrot of time and lunches at once, so we will not be able to drag this out too long. I will begin. I'm Lowell, Ewert, Director of Peace and Conflict Studies at the University of Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. For anyone who knows of the University of Waterloo, oftentimes one thinks about technology, computer science, engineering, computer software. We also have a Peace Studies program that teaches around 1,200 students per year. We offer about 16 courses, have about 140 students who are majoring or minoring in peace studies. And we only offer a bachelor's degree in peace studies at this point. We're hoping to get a master's degree sometime, but that has not happened yet. We've been intrigued by the power of the potential peace network and how it can increase the effectiveness and reach of our program. And I'll simply throw out 6 different ways that we're considering and looking into ways that the Power Peace Network can benefit our program. And I'll just go through these very quickly and we can talk more about this in the question time or later this afternoon. The first way that we see the Power Peace Network being available to improve or enhance the impact of our program is through offering students the option to do digital assignments. We're starting that this fall for the first time. The first assignments were not quite ready to profile here at this conference, but we have a group of students who are doing that for the first time, and they're sharing back with us, telling us that this was very effective. The new way of using Medium to actually complete an academic assignment and yet make it accessible to others. Number 2, we would like to encourage our students to work on some of their assignments together with students from other parts of the world, to actually collaborate to offer, collaboratively do assignments. We don't know how to do that yet, but it's clearly something that we have agreed to in principle and would like to actually explore how that might be done. 3, our university has agreed that we are ready to make available our distance education courses free online to anyone to use, borrow, to adapt, to edit. We only have one course like this so far, and I uploaded it this morning at 7 o'clock on the Power Peace Network. So if you want to take an example of, or look at an example of what that might look like, we do have one course like that now, and we'd like to continue that. Number 4, we would really enjoy working with other universities to collaboratively develop courses like this, so that other universities would put their courses online as well. We can borrow, we can learn, and through that process of mutual cross-fertilization, all of our programs become deeper and take the cross-cultural perspectives more seriously. 5, we would actually like to explore whether it's possible to jointly teach a course with another university in real time in another place in the world. A course on an issue like climate change and peace, or environmentalism and peace, or something like that, to actually offer it at 9 o'clock in the morning Toronto time, which might be 3 o'clock in the afternoon Uganda time, and actually offer the course together with another university, co-teach it with digital technology. And lastly, we'd like to explore whether the Power Peace Network can be useful in collaborative peace research. We think there's potential. We don't exactly know how to do it, but we think there's potential. So these are some things that we're thinking about at the University of Waterloo, and we'd clearly like to have conversations with others of similar interests. At this point, I'd like to turn the discussion over to some of our other panelists here, and I'd like to start with Professor Boonlert Supadhiloke, who is the chairman of the Graduate Program in Communication at Bangkok University, to offer some preliminary comments.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and also students. First of all, I would like to thank UNESCO for highly inviting me to And I think I also appreciate this global conference. I think we come to Thailand at the right time because, as you know, we have been facing a lot of issue and conflict, which I hope that will bring back peace, a sustainable peace in Thailand. First of all, I'd like to clarify also the concept, peace within the Thai context. Yesterday, we have a pretty sensitive guest. She came and she tried to explain that by the term of peace, sometimes we use another term like tranquility, but it means that it's a peace and happiness. So we do believe that peace exists in the inner part of the people. That's what we call the mind of the people. So our region, for example, Buddhism, we emphasize what we call meditation, breathing and breath out calmly, and also concentration, plus non-violence or ahimsa. So we do believe in peace, and definitely we cannot isolate peace from other concepts, especially conflict or many other issues in our society. So as I have been with the university throughout my life, both as student and also I have been teaching mostly journalism and communication or communication arts at the group. So I have a full faith in education. I have a faith at the university. And I do believe that university can provide a leadership in peace education. So saying that, I would like to highlight the ways that the university can act as a leader or catalyst in peace education. There are a number of ways, but with time limited, I would like to highlight only three. So the first area that you can do is, as you know, education, training, and learning orientation whatsoever. As the chairman says, I have been teaching journalism. We try to introduce the course curriculum like what we call peace journalism, citizen journalism. I think this is essential, especially in Thailand. The Thai people are very polite by nature. They are intellectual, but they are shy to speak. And they are not also critical thinking because we don't think by rote memory. So what happened, we cannot blame the media. When the media in Thailand, they tend to be sensationalized. So when there's a crisis, a conflict, that's what happened here before. The red shirt and the yellow shirt confrontation. So we have a live telecast by the media, that's live. So the media tend to sensationalize or tend to fuel the conflicts instead of resolving or containing the conflict. So I think it's important that we have to provide the right education at the university, at both undergraduate and graduate level. So we need a kind of really, this is a pressing need for the correct study of journalism. Journalism, but in Thailand, mostly we know as communication arts, are the most popular subjects. It has been introduced to every university, private institution. So I do believe that if we have a direct way to target our young people, youth, especially students, this is the right thing that we have to do through the university. Apart from education program, we also have like a media literacy, or like some other thing that I kind of think. And the second area, what I want to suggest is that it's a research. We have done a lot of research as graduate students in related areas like human rights, right to communicate, and a lot of climate change and some sustainable solutions, something like that. That we involve students, mostly graduate students. And they did a lot of research during the crisis. The research and but they always mainly about the conflict, but they don't know how to solve the conflict. So a lot of cases, a lot of research of ideas that we have done during the period. The last area of this chairman that I think we can collaborate at university is what we call now PBN, Power Peace Network. I do believe, I appreciate this concept.